Hello, welcome to my channel. Are you planning to spend a beautiful day in Maryland? If yes, then you should visit to Brookside Gardens, and before visiting here, check out this informative video. Well, Brookside Gardens is a beautiful public garden located in Wheaton, Maryland, USA, within the larger Wheaton Regional Park. The garden covers 50 acres and features a variety of gardens, walking paths, a conservatory, a Japanese tea house, a butterfly garden, a children's garden, and more. It's a popular spot for visitors to enjoy the natural beauty and peaceful surroundings. The gardens are open year-round and admission is free, although some events and activities may require a fee. If you're interested in visiting Brookside Gardens in Wheaton, Maryland, here's some information that may be helpful. Address. The physical address of the garden is 1800 Glenallen Avenue, Wheaton, Maryland 20902, USA. Hours. The garden is open daily, year-round, from sunrise to sunset. The conservatory has separate hours, which are typically 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., but may vary depending on the season. Admission. Admission to Brookside Gardens is free, but donations are welcome. Some events and activities may have a fee. Parking. There is a large parking lot at the garden that is free to use. Accessibility. Brookside Gardens is wheelchair and stroller accessible. There are paved walkways throughout the garden and some areas have benches for resting. Facilities. The garden has restrooms, drinking fountains, and picnic areas. Guided tours. Guided tours of the gardens are available for groups of 10 or more people, with advance reservation. Self-guided tours are also available. Photography. Photography is allowed in the garden, but commercial photography requires a permit. Brookside Garden Plants. Brookside Gardens in Wheaton, Maryland has a wide variety of plants throughout its many different gardens. Here are some of the types of plants you might see during your visit. Annuals, such as impatiens, marigolds, and zinnias, which are planted each year for seasonal color. Perennials, including daylilies, asters, and black-eyed Susans, which come back year after year. Trees and shrubs, such as dogwoods, azaleas, and magnolias, which provide structure and height to the gardens. Aquatic plants, including water lilies and lotus, which can be found in the ponds throughout the gardens. Vegetables and herbs. There is a vegetable and herb garden in the children's garden where you can see and learn about different types of vegetables and herbs. Roses. The rose garden features over 200 different varieties of roses, including hybrid teas, grandiflorus, and floribundas. Native plants. Brookside Gardens is committed to promoting the use of native plants, and many of the gardens feature native plants such as milkweed, coneflower, and spicebush. Tropical plants. You can find a variety of tropical plants, including bromeliads and orchids, in the conservatory. These are just a few examples of the types of plants you might see at Brookside Gardens. The garden has many different gardens and plant collections, so there is always something new to discover. Brookside Garden Tulips. Brookside Gardens in Wheaton, Maryland has a beautiful display of tulips in the spring. The tulip display is part of the garden's annual Garden of Lights exhibit, which usually runs from late November through early January, and it features over 400,000 colorful LED lights illuminating the garden's trees, shrubs, and flowers. While the Garden of Lights exhibit does not feature live tulips, Brookside Gardens also has a tulip display garden that showcases a variety of tulip cultivars in the spring. The tulip display garden usually blooms from mid-April to early May, depending on weather conditions. During this time, visitors can stroll through the garden and enjoy the vibrant colors and fragrances of the tulips. It's worth noting that the tulips are a seasonal display, and their bloom time can vary from year to year based on weather conditions. If you're planning to visit Brookside Gardens specifically to see the tulips, it's a good idea to check the garden's website or call ahead to confirm the best time to visit for peak tulip bloom. Brookside Garden Lighting. Brookside Gardens in Wheaton, Maryland has several lighting displays throughout the year, with the most famous being the Garden of Lights during the holiday season. The Garden of Lights exhibit usually runs from late November through early January, and features over 400,000 colorful LED lights illuminating the garden's trees, shrubs, and flowers. Visitors can stroll through the illuminated gardens, marvel at the displays, and enjoy hot cocoa and other holiday treats. In addition to the Garden of Lights, Brookside Gardens has other lighting displays throughout the year, such as the Wings of Fancy Butterfly exhibit, which features twinkling fairy lights in the indoor conservatory where the butterflies fly freely. During the summer, Brookside Gardens also hosts a summer lights display, which features lighted sculptures and other illuminated art installations throughout the gardens. It's worth noting that the specific lighting displays at Brookside Gardens can vary from year to year, so it's a good idea to check the garden's website or call ahead to confirm the current year's schedule and displays. Brookside Gardens in Wheaton, Maryland has several picnic areas throughout the garden that visitors can use for a picnic lunch or snack. The picnic areas are located in different parts of the garden, so you can choose a spot that suits your preferences. The garden provides several picnic tables in designated areas for visitors to use. The picnic tables are located in open areas with great views of the garden, and many are shaded by nearby trees. Some of the picnic areas are located near restrooms and water fountains for convenience. Visitors are welcome to bring their own food and drinks to enjoy during their visit to Brookside Gardens, but alcoholic beverages are not allowed. You can bring a picnic blanket to spread out on the grass if you prefer to sit on the ground. It's important to note that the picnic areas are available on a first-come, first-served basis, and they can get busy during peak visitation times. If you're planning a picnic at Brookside Gardens, it's a good idea to arrive early or be prepared to walk around and find a spot that's not too crowded. If you like this video, please like, comments and share, and don't forget to subscribe our little channel to get more informative videos. Bye for now.
Lights.